Hi guys, so it's me, Olivia. I'm back with another video. I haven't really decided yet when, like the day that I want to start posting. Like, I know some YouTubers, they like to do it like every Mondays or every Tuesday and Sunday. I don't know. For me, I still haven't decided, so I'm just kind of posting this week, just so you guys can kind of get to know what my YouTube channel is going to be all about. As of right now, I plan on doing a lot of singing, random stuff like that. Singing, maybe some reviews, makeup tips, and other things kind of like rants slash talks in a way. I don't know, my friend started suggesting that to me because I'm actually a very shy person in person. And so it's harder for me sometimes to come up with topics to talk about and stuff. So I go to a lot of my friends and work with them on stuff like that. So yeah, I can't wait to kind of get started with you guys. Tonight, I think I'm going to actually be talking about visual impairment and kind of blind stuff. As you guys, if you watch my last video, you guys realize that I am visually impaired. I am blind in my right eye completely, and I have pretty low vision in my left eye. So basically what tonight's video is going to be about is pretty much the kind of what you shouldn't really say or do around a blind person that kind of can offend them. It depends on the person that you're with, of course. Personally, some of these kind of hurt me, but a lot of the time they don't. So it really just depends on you personally. And so we're going to get started with that. Okay, so the first thing that I kind of want to cover on this is if you're with a blind or visually impaired person, we can do things. We are human, I can promise you that. We might have to use funny looking sticks to you guys or something, or maybe even a guide dog. But we're still human. We can do things on our own. We will eventually, most of us, live on our own. And we just need to be like you guys. Like, we need to prepare later on in life, to do things on our own. And so, if you have a class, okay, I'm going to be a junior. And last year, I don't remember what class, but I've had classes too where someone found out I was blind or visually impaired. And they thought immediately, oh, she can't do this. What is she doing? I should do it all for her. No, you shouldn't. I'm perfectly capable of doing everything on my own. Yeah, I might need a little bit of help here and there, but personally, I'm pretty well oriented. I'm pretty independent. Yeah, I have a lot more vision than some people, but that doesn't mean anything. I can still do things on my own. I have to adapt to daily life, like every other blind and visually impaired person. We have to adapt. We might need help, but we don't want you doing things for us. So if we ever ask you for help, don't continuously do it for us. Just help us along, tell us what to do. It works so much better, and we don't get mad at you guys as easily. Okay, so second thing, testing our vision. I don't know how many people have done this to me in my life, and it really, really annoys me. Oh, hey, Olivia, come here. Can you see my hand? Can you cover your left eye and can you see my hand? And I'm like, no. Hey, I'm blind. Duh. There's a reason I use a cane. And, duh, I'm blind. Can you not see me? Honestly. Please, don't do that to us. That just makes us feel like we're stupid. And I personally hate it. I have friends who are visually impaired and they hate it. It's wrong. We have vision tests so often that it's just ridiculous. It's like we're at the doctor's office 24/7, and no thank you. I'm personally not a fan of the doctor's office, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff. So please don't give visually impaired or blind people vision tests. We honestly just really, really hate that. It's like, what if I come up to you and make you close both eyes and go, can you see my hand? Really, people? Thank you. Just note to self, don't ever do that to a blind person or visually impaired person. We know if we're blind. We're not going to lie to you about that. Trust me. Some people are like, oh, look, I'm blind. And it's not a joke. We're we've adapted to it, but, you know, we don't find it funny. Like, joking about it either. Like, okay, when I was in, like, this was a while ago, 3rd grade. I went blind in 3rd grade, and I had 2 kids in my class that once I got back to school, they put stickers over their eyes, and they thought it was funny because they thought they were just like me, and I ended up running somewhere and crying because it's not funny to joke about that kind of things with blind people, especially when you're newly visually impaired possibly, or you're just starting to comprehend or understand it. Yet don't joke about it, don't test our vision. We really hate that, and you know, we have to deal with this every day of our lives. Please don't do that to us. Like, that's just unreasonable. So one, like, kind of, not really major, it's kind of a minor thing, but we still kind of find it stupid, pointless, and almost offensive, is when a fully sighted person says, oh, dude, I didn't see that, or did you see that, or something with the word see in it, and then you immediately apologize or say no offense. You know, we might not be able to see it or what, you know, but we get it's a joke. Like, it's kind of like that kind of thing. You know, we don't need your apologies. We don't need your sympathy. Maybe some people do, don't get me wrong. But almost 90% of us don't need sympathy, or, you know, you need to watch your language about the words see or I. You know, it's cool. We're humans. We can deal with this. So, you know, don't worry about that. Don't do that. You know, if you say, oh, did you see this? Did you see that movie? Actually, there are movies that are able for the blind and visually impaired. So, yeah, we might have seen the movie. Like, we can say, oh, yeah, I went and saw a movie last week. Or, yeah, I went and saw the giraffes at the zoo. Yeah, we can say that, and it really doesn't matter to us. So, don't ever worry about that. So, yeah, and the one last thing, it's pretty stupid, but out of the people that I talk to, we make blind jokes, right? Like, we're all visually impaired, so we all make blind jokes. Sometimes when you hear a fully sighted person make a blind joke, it can be offensive, even though maybe, like, there's a group of us that are totally making these funny jokes about blind people, and then you come in and say this funny joke. It might not be funny to us, and if we don't laugh or we find it offensive, don't take that into offense. It's just, you know, you can't really understand and comprehend what we go through, so when you joke about it, it's almost offensive, but because we understand what we're going through, it's not quite as offensive to us. So yeah, I mean, don't get offended by that. I mean, a lot of people who are visually impaired or blind hate blind jokes, or they hate sighted people saying them because they don't understand anything about what's going on and what it's like to be blind. So yeah, I mean, it's not that hard to ask, and I mean, I'm just letting you guys know this. I'm just kind of doing like a little rant video right now, so you guys kind of understand the shouldn'ts of being around or talking to a blind person that you shouldn't worry about or that you shouldn't say. And so I hope you guys like understand this now. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys understand. I mean, I'm not doing this video to rag on anybody or like, you know, say everybody who's sighted does this. I'm just kind of doing like an awareness video, and it's more like for awareness. So I hope you guys kind of understand more about blind people and visually impaired people and how we kind of work and stuff. And yeah, I mean, if you guys have any comments, comment them below. It'd be really cool to hear from you guys. Subscribe to my channel, and this is probably the only awareness video I'll actually really be doing about this. I just thought I'd kind of get it out of the way at the beginning of taking these videos to where I'm going. So comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned something. Questions, comment. Okay. Bye, guys. Peace out.